So, did they tell you that Allah is one, all the messengers are Muslims, and the Quran is the only book that's preserved? Is that what they told you? I got it verbatim, didn't I?
Oh,
I got it verbatim.
Somebody dropped him. Ahmad dropped him.
No, he dropped it.
Yeah, what's up, man?
How's it going?
Pretty good. You take hadith?
Yep.
Okay. Are you familiar with the hadith where it says that the angels curse the women till the morning?
No, I'm not.
Okay, yeah. So, I mean, that's one of the reasons why I'm not a Muslim. I just feel like that towards women is a little odd. You can kind of give me your explanation on how you feel about it. It basically talks about if the woman does not have intercourse with her husband and the husband spends the night angry, then the angels curse the woman till morning.
What's the problem with that?
What you said? What's the problem with that?
Mm-hmm.
You think that like God is supposed to be sending a curse down on a woman who is not sleeping with her man? You think that's a good solution?
So you think like a woman should prohibit her man from his desires?
I think that no, she shouldn't do that. But I think that if she is doing that, then there's no need for her to be cursed. Then that means that the relationship isn't something you should be in.
Does it say how long the curse lasts?
Well, yeah, I mean, longevity of the curse is irrelevant. It's about you shouldn't be with that woman. Like, for example, would you still have interest in having intercourse with a woman who is withholding intercourse from you on purpose? Like, you wouldn't get weirded out by that girl?
Would I want to like completely take care of her and most of my time with her?
Would you still want to have intercourse with her? Like, you still want to have intercourse with a woman who's purposely withholding their body parts from you as a man? You'd still want to be with that woman?
No, I would not.
Exactly. So that's the point. So there's no reason to curse her, because the curse is basically to get them to like assume that this isn't something that they should be doing. So therefore, go ahead and sleep with your husband. So it gives off the negative effect that you really just wouldn't want. You see what I'm saying?
I would just say it's men have responsibilities in marriage and women do as well. That's what I would say. And
you would say that the woman's responsibility is to give it up whenever the man wants it?
I mean, unless she wants to get cheated on.
Come on, game. You know that. Come on, man. You know that ain't right, bro. The woman should not be getting cursed, man. It's either the relationship gonna work or the relationship not gonna work.
Have you had a girlfriend that doesn't do what you want, and then you think about cheating or not?
I don't want God to curse her though. I would just remove myself from that relationship. God doesn't need to curse her to force her to now start having intercourse with me. Like,
how many relationships are you gonna have to jump around though? Because no woman's gonna.
What? So are you saying that it's okay for God to curse a woman to forcefully get her to start having intercourse with you? Because that's what the curse is for. The curse is because she's not having intercourse with you.
Like I said, we don't know how long it lasts. You said it's irrelevant how long it lasts. Yeah. If it was like a week-long curse for one night, but
you're okay with. I got you. So you're saying you're okay with God cursing a woman into now having intercourse with you?
Yeah, I'm completely fine.
Brother, do you hear it? Come on, man. Say it back.
Sounds like a good rule. Sounds like a good rule.
Say it back. Let's hear it come out your mouth.
Yeah, I'm completely fine with a woman being cursed. If she does not want to sleep with her husband.
Wow, cursed into sleeping, not just cursed into sleeping with the husband, because that's what the curse is for. You ain't sleep with him, I'm gonna curse you. So that's gonna make the woman want to have intercourse with you because she don't want to get cursed. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's great.
What about if it was the reverse?
If it was the reverse, why would it be the reverse if I have to take care of her too? So now I gotta take care of her. I gotta take care of her and sleep with her as she demands. It sounds like a slave.
You gotta take care of her and drop it off.
That sounds like a slave.
Okay, so it doesn't sound like a slave for her because she takes care of you too.
How?
Food, clean, take care of the children, a lot of stuff.
Cleaning and taking care of children is like a full-time job.
What do you mean? Yeah,
really think that's the same responsibility as like, paying for the house, like
womenly duties around the house are very.
She got to mow the lawn
too. Dude, look, women's duties around the house is a lot of work too, bro. Like I know.
I'm not saying it's not a lot of work.
I know you might not think it's like hard, manly woo work, but it's a lot of work, bro.
I'm just saying it's not really equal.
Yeah, so I don't believe that men and women are equal in every aspect. I agree with that. But what I'm saying is that the fact that you're saying God can curse this woman because she doesn't sleep with me, but God can't curse me because I don't sleep with her. That's inconsistent.
Would you say that that's what women desire? Like they want to get slept with all the time?
My man, are you really Muslim, bro?
You ever had a girl?
Yeah. Yeah.
Nah, that's crazy. Where you want your daughter to get cursed? If you have a daughter and she gets married, you'll be okay with with Allah cursing her because she's not trying to sleep with her boyfriend.
Like I said, I don't know the longevity of the curse.
Okay.
But it sounds
let's say Allah's curse is, let's say it's 10 minutes.
If it's 10 minutes, then yeah, like that's completely fine.
But what is the purpose of the curse? The curse is so she can get her act together, right?
I guess, yeah, you can put it that way.
Right. So you're okay with your daughter getting cursed into having intercourse with her husband. Not because she wants to do it. It's Allah's cursing me. I don't want this curse on me. We don't know what that entails, but God is going to curse this girl. And
what's a Muslim man supposed to do if he has desires?
He's supposed to get with a woman that's not being spiteful, not have God curse her into sleeping with him. That makes no sense.
The only option would be to sleep with his wife. Like that's the only.
Why would you want to sleep with her? Let me ask you this: why would you want to sleep with a woman who clearly doesn't want to sleep with you?
How is that clear? She married you.
Why would she be withholding intercourse from you? Because she doesn't want to sleep with you, right?
I guess it just matters on the circumstances. Like maybe she's mad. Maybe she's
exactly. So when she's mad, that doesn't mean that she's never going to sleep with you again. So there's no need for the curse. But if she's continuously withholding intercourse from you, she just ain't like she ain't you. Hey, you cook, man. She ain't rocking with you, bro. Go, y'all got to go ahead and get rid of that. But relationship over with.
But you got to give a wedding gift of whatever she requests. So like, are you just gonna keep giving different women wedding gifts?
Would you rather force a woman to have intercourse with you via a curse?
She can leave. She doesn't have to get provided for. She doesn't have to stay in the house. I have to pay for her.
So would you rather force a woman to have intercourse with you via God's curse? Huh?
It's not forcing.
Then what's the point of the curse?
Am I cursed if I don't pay the bills? And we become homeless and we just like chill on the road and I'm like, yeah, I'm providing for my wife. You get what I mean?
I just want to know real quick, what's the point of the curse?
Bro, the curse is just because like she's not doing what she's contractually supposed to do.
And what is that?
You know what that is, dude. you know what I'm fine.
Exactly. So if she not doing that, she getting cursed. So the curse is to make her do that, bro.
So what's the problem? Like I don't get it.
It's coercion.
Coercion, I guess.
Are you cool with that?
That's fine to me, bro. That sounds like it sounds like it's on my side. Like I'm fine with that.
As long as it's on your side. So as long as I'm not cursing you, you're good.
I mean, I would say it's not on my side to have to pay for everything. I would rather split the bill and then also get that. You know what I mean? Like if I take her out to the restaurant, let's split all the bills.
I got you.
Like if you want to restrict me from my desires, I mean, I'll restrict you from your desires. You know what I mean? The lights won't be here. The Wi-Fi won't be here.
I got you. What do you believe about the crucifixion, man?
The crucifixion, I just think it's like a fake rabbi concept. Like the rabbis want to embarrass Jesus.
So you don't think that it's a historical method of unaliving people, criminals and stuff?
Yeah, I'm talking about Jesus' crucifixion specifically.
Mm-hmm. Why don't
we don't have the body? We can't prove that it was Jesus.
Well, that's the point. Is that the body was resurrected?
Yeah, but then he died again.
No, he didn't. Who told you that he died again?
So where did he go after he resurrected? He got off the cross. He unpinned his nail. Like he went, and then just floated up to heaven.
Oh no, he was buried in a tomb for 3 days and then resurrected.
So where's his body?
That's the point.
So he dug out. So he ripped the thing off. He dug through the dirt and he flew down.
The stone was removed and then he ascended to heaven 40 days later.
How did he resurrect in the grave? I thought he resurrected on the cross. How did he resurrect in the grave? If he buried, who's gonna know?
Yeah, brother. So this is the story. Jesus dies on the cross. He gets put in the tomb of Joseph of Arimathea, is dead for 3 days, buried for 3 days, right? On the third day, he rises again.
I'm sorry.
Huh?
So one of the chat said faith. I'm sorry. I just had to laugh real quick. Continue. He rises again after 3 days. Okay.
Yeah, he rises again from the dead. After 3 days, the stone is removed. They know where he was buried. And then he ascends to heaven 40 days later with his body.
So what's the point of the crucifixion?
The point of the crucifixion is him dying for our sins, him dying in the first place.
Why does he have to die for our sins, bro? How many gods died on the cross?
Which one do you want me to answer?
Did all three die on the cross?
Which one do you want me to answer? You know Christians believe in only one God, but you're switching up right now. Like let's stay focused.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah,
just making sure we get the crucifixion narrative founded. So so that's what happened, right? So have you ever read about the crucifixion before?
Yeah, I have. I'm just not really like familiar with all the aspects. It doesn't make sense to me, but I'm familiar with it.
So what about the crucifixion doesn't make sense?
How it pays for anything. If it pays for everyone's sins entirely, right? Then why is my sin not paid for?
Your sin
why
is
is the only
I'll answer you. So Jesus says that all who believe in him will not perish but have everlasting life. So believers,
I believe in him. I believe in him.
No, you don't, brother. Do you believe he's the son of God?
I don't believe he's God.
Exactly. So you don't believe in him.
You don't believe him.
That's like me saying I believe in Muhammad, but I say he's not a prophet. You get what I'm saying?
It's a little bit different, but yeah, continue.
Yeah. So with if you deny who Jesus truly is, i.e., the Lord and God of your life, then you don't truly believe in him. You've demeaned him to just being a mere messenger. That's a disrespect.
Yeah. I mean, so then why does he pray? Why does he do all this stuff to point towards the Father?
Well, because he's in continuous relationship with the Father. So he and the Father having continuous relationship is not going to stop when he does this in the flesh. When he comes on earth in the flesh, he continues that communication with the Father, that he continues to glorify the Father, and the Father glorifies the Son. He does it the same way. You didn't know that the Father also glorifies the Son?
How would you know what the Father did if the Father wasn't coming into human flesh?
Jesus tells us what the Father does. And the Father also makes himself known and points us to his Son. Like, for example, have you heard of Jesus' baptism by John the Baptist?
Mm-hmm.
So at his baptism, it says that John saw heaven open up and a voice from heaven called out saying about Jesus, "This is my beloved Son in whom I'm well pleased." So the Father comes and makes himself known to vindicate the Son. He glorifies the Son.
Okay.
So that's the gospel. So when it comes to Jesus, he's the only one that can pay for our sins. He's the only one that can, rectify mankind back with God.
So did he make that rule?
Yeah.
So why didn't he just pay for our sins from heaven?
What do you mean from heaven?
Why did he have to come down to earth to pay for our sins? If he made the rule?
Because the wage or price of sin is death, bro. You can't die.
Can't just sweep sin under the rug, man.
I thought the one who sins is the one who dies.
Yeah, that's true.
So Jesus, a sinless man, was killed for no reason.
Well, he wasn't killed for no reason. He took on everyone's sins. That's why he died instead of you and me.
But I'm gonna die anyway.
Well, maybe unless the Lord, unless the Lord comes now, or in the next.
Are you a philosopher or a Christian?
What do you mean?
Are you a philosopher or a Christian?
Why are those like two different things? I can't be a Christian and a philosopher.
I guess you're a Christian philosopher. Okay, cool.
A little bit. So not really though, but a little bit.
Wait, so I want to ask you because I never get like a straight answer. It's always different, right? And I know this is like the most basic one, but why did Jesus not know the hour?
Why are you switching to the hour thing?
Okay, so what was the point of what you were saying? I don't even understand.
The point. Remember, you asked me You asked me why did he die for our sins? Why didn't he just forgive him or do this in heaven? Remember, you asked that.
Yeah.
And the answer is because he has to taste death because the price of sin is death. So he has to take a body that he can.
So is God all knowing? Is God all knowing?
What does that got to do with what I'm saying, brother?
Because if God is all knowing, then he already knows what the taste of death feels like.
What does that have to do with actually dying, though?
Can I have my friend up or no?
Just you and us, man. Because anybody else that comes up, they're gonna.
We chilling, man. We chilling.
Yeah, that's fine. But you got your friend. All right, I'm following.
But so knowing death is different from actually dying. You get what I'm saying?
Wait, but if I know the feeling of literally every feeling, why do I have to feel it myself? You know what I mean?
Well, it's not for yourself. It's for everyone else. You're doing this in the place of. So it's like this. It's like I know what it means to spend money or pay a fine, right? I know what that feels like. I know what that is. But if my friend here was in a bind, right? If he was on his way to jail, but his bail amount was 5,000, I'll spend that money for him. You know, I pay the fine for him, even though I know what that feels like. I know what it's like to pay a fine, what it's like to use my money, what it's like to pay the court. I know what that's like, but I do it anyway for him. So the same way Jesus does that for us.
How do people who don't know about Jesus reach salvation? Like, how do they get it?
I believe that God is just, and I believe that he makes himself known to those who seek him, to anyone who seeks him. So I don't like, this is why you hear a lot of stories about even Muslims who haven't heard of Jesus, but they get dreams and visions of Jesus and they end up coming to Christianity, you know? So God,
I had a dream that Jesus told me he wasn't God.
No, you didn't. Now you're lying. Look at the smile.
I'm being sarcastic.
We don't know about that. We don't know about that one.
I know you're playing, but you know, but there's genuine people, bro, with these. Have you heard these testimonies before?
That they like die or something and see Jesus.
Not necessarily die, but
or like have a dream where Jesus brings them up to heaven and they're looking down at earth.
There's some of those, but there's also just certain people who just have these dreams or visions, these experiences where Jesus comes to them, and
like
it's usually the same. No, not Paul. Paul actually saw him. It wasn't a dream, but people actually, they experience this Jesus, and it's usually very similar, because they always say that he had a shining face, right? They don't know what he looks like necessarily. His face is shining. He's dressed in white,
like
but
me?
they know it's him.
So they know it's Jesus. So then how would they know it's Jesus without the depiction that we have of Jesus?
They just know. He makes himself known to them,
like,
and they just know. It's kind of like you know how you just brought up Paul, how Paul recognized that he was talking to the Lord, even though he didn't know Jesus personally, but he knew he was talking to the Lord. He said, "Lord, who are you?" How do you know he's talking to the Lord? You know?
Yeah, I guess.
I don't know. It's interesting. People God just reveals himself in a way where you know it's him. You know it's him. So
you know it's him.
Yeah. Why are you Muslim, man? Tell us. Why are you Muslim, bro?
Because, bro, Jesus being God makes absolutely no sense.
But that doesn't make you Muslim. There's people that are Jehovah's Witnesses, Jews, yada yada yada. They don't believe Jesus is God, but they're not Muslim. Why did you choose Islam?
The absolute oneness of God.
That can't be it. How long have you been a Muslim?
I'm not gonna answer, bro.
You're fresh, aren't you?
Not that long, huh? New convert.
Not that long.
Yeah. So did they tell you that Allah is one, all the messengers are Muslims, and the Quran is the only book that's preserved? Is that what they told you? I got it verbatim, didn't I?
I
got it verbatim.
Somebody dropped him. Ahmad dropped him.
No, he dropped it.
It don't matter what account we do.
It don't matter, man.
400 followers, bro. This line went up to 70, bro. What is happening?
That was pretty cool at first. You can tell he's a fresh Muslim.
Fresh Muslim, man.
Got the lies. He was an easy shahada.
Easy shahada.
Easy shahada, man. And caved into the deceit and the darkness.
They asked him, "You want to take your shahada?" Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, he said,
whatever.
Why not?
Yeah, I'm down.
I'm down if you are, dude. What's the shahada, man?
So I'm down. Like, whatever. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter to me.
Nice guy, but you see the intention there.
We had 3 hours with him. He's leaving Islam, bro.
But is he? Because he kicked him
off live in private. He's leaving Islam for sure. Online is a game to him. He's playing a game. His friends, he's gonna try to be cool and all that. But
pray for that guy, man. Pray for him. The Lord knows who he is.
We just